Fasasi Sodiq, the Executive Director of the Fasasi Youth Foundation.
Okay, sir, the area of your contribution in this year.
Okay, yeah, the first area of my contribution is the congestion of the correctional center, because over the years our correctional center are overcrowded, and as such there's a need to decongest it. Rehabilitation of inmates also is one of the angles we need to look about, because there is no any kind of psychosocial support for the inmates. There are no more psychologists in the correctional center to provide therapy, mental awareness training for the inmates, which is one of the very critical approach we need to actually do in overhauling of our correctional center. Also, I also talk about creating a sport to build unity amongst the correctional officers and the inmates, using football as a case study, like a tournament whereby the inmates and the correctional officer will come together and play football, so that they will not be seeing the inmate as if they are condemned totally. Most of the time, the correctional officers, they use some kind of language on the inmates, makes them like they are hopeless, there is no hope for them again, and those guys lose hope and feel like they have reached the end of the road. So that particular tournament is going to create a platform whereby that synergy, that unity will come in between the inmates and the correctional officer, and that will boost their hope and belief when they come out of that particular.
All senior officers are supposed to use their money to purchase this to do their course. The only money that is charged officially in training schools is cautionary fee, and they are refundable. So there is no money that is being charged. But sometimes the students themselves, I'm coming, sir. The students themselves, they will make requests that the ceremonial uniforms and other uniforms that will be used, that they want it to be collectively done, so that this one will not go to tailor A, this one will go to B, this one will go to C. They come together and pay these monies in such a way that when they pay, since they sell uniform, people will not go to market to buy. It will be from one source. The tolerance will be from one source. The buttons, all other gadgets, the headgear, and all every other thing will be from one source.
Thank you for that. It is such a big place that some things could be happening without your knowledge. Our bringing up this is not even for you to defend it, but to go back and check the system. Because the whole idea is that if you make a staff to pay, and what is paying for training is not coming from his salary, it's a problem. There is no way you will expect that to be attractive to the staff except for the purpose of that promotion. So please, some things are happening you may not know. We got this not just in one place, in multiple places, and they mentioned even the amount and what they were paying. It may not be official, but if you take note of it, you can do everything to ensure that that doesn't happen.
Please go to it's a statement. I know years back, there's this statement, I'm not saying you're not saying the truth, I'm just saying like what my colleague said. We will need to do more investigation. Years back, the service was given proper uniforms for officers. But that is not the practice as at today.
I'm not getting.
Years back, the service was the one issuing with your uniforms.
No. The last uniform, this uniform, all the officers paid for it.
The service, everything, your pay, all of these accompaniments and the uniform itself was given to you by the service. Maybe the fabrics were given to you to go to sew, to fit your size, but Years back, that was the practice. It was not that you would pay for it. So maybe you should think of how to think, go back to it, because it's not fair on junior officers who don't even have enough for their feeding and their transportation to now buy their uniforms themselves. It's supposed, it should be part of your, because you are not serving yourself. You understand? You are not serving yourself, you are serving the nation. And if part of what you are to use to serve the nation has to do with your kids, it should be provided for by government.